Oil Up Sheep is gonna be story time. 3 years ago, I wrote a life plan, a 5-year long one because that was the farthest I thought I would make in life. There was quite a lot in it, an ideal personality, values, goals I had to hit by 2027. I even posted it online for accountability, maybe I could inspire someone, maybe not. But I still did it anyway, posting every day, daily, like every single day at a few points of it, sharing my daily progress or lack thereof. And as I looked at those old notes I wrote back then, I realized I've barely moved. I finished high school, I got into college, got a job. Like, technically, things happened. But the feeling, it's basically the same. I'm still insecure about my face, still avoiding the hard decisions, still lacking money or courage to be more social, still finding new ways to not do the thing I said I was gonna do. So I've been sitting with this question, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Am I actually improving myself? Or do I just like the idea of being someone who does? Because we all love to think of ourselves like as achievers, but how much do you overestimate yourself? So hear me out. You know that feeling when a plan just hits, like it's 2 a.m., you're lying in bed, and suddenly everything becomes clear? You can see the whole arc of your life. You can feel yourself being disciplined, consistent, focused. You're doing push-ups in your room at midnight because your parents would knock. You're writing goals like you're already that person. In your head, you're unstoppable, the reincarnation of Zeus itself. And then you wake up the next morning tired and you're on your reels within the first 30 seconds of being fucking conscious. Like a glob, just scrolling. Years of evolution and natural selection reduced to a comfortable ass staring at a screen. And I'm part of that too. Carl Jung talked about something called the puer eternus, the eternal child. Not literally a kid, but like a way of thinking. Someone who floats through life on potential and fantasy, who loves the idea of who they could be more than actually becoming it. Someone who'd rather identify with a heroic version of themselves than do the boring, uncomfortable work of building it. When I first heard about this, I was like, oh, that's me. And you know what I did with that realization? Nothing. Well, almost nothing. I did actually stop planning as much and started taking small actions. Not consistently, not dramatically, but more than before. That counts for something, I think. But the puer eternus thing hit different because it wasn't framed as laziness. It was framed as addiction to potential, to the feeling of who you could become. And potential is one hell of a word. It is comfortable because potential doesn't ask you to do anything. It just asks you to imagine. Reality requires more. It requires real action, which often isn't painful but is costly in a few ways. So let's say you have a boyfriend, or a girlfriend if that's your thing, and you promise her, I am the most dinner-taking boyfriend you'll ever find. I'll take you out every single night from now on. She rejoices in herself and gives you a big wide hug. Then you take her on a dinner night. 2 nights, 3 nights, the other day, but not so suddenly after like a week, you stop taking her out. And even worse, you start giving her excuses as to why it ain't happening no more. You say things like, I'm out of money, the restaurant's closed, I hate Japanese food, etc. There will be a day that those excuses won't matter anymore, and she'll leave you because you're a liar. And you feel like shit. You promised her you'd take her to dinner every single night, but you fell short of your own promises. And now she lost your trust. Now change the word dinner to gym, and girlfriend to your fucking ass. You see how that doesn't make any sense? You plan shit like an adult, but act like a baby, waiting for someone, motivation, sign, whatever, to pick you up towards your goals. It's your ass that has to move. And if you don't trust yourself, you can't build anything, like nothing. You can't follow through because part of you already knows you won't. You've trained that part well. But here's the thing though, you're not the main character of your life, you're the goddamn screenwriter. You keep writing this great character who grows and changes and gets their shit together. Interesting guy, really inspiring arc. But at some point, you have to stop writing and actually show up on set, because the character only exists if you play him. In the end, all it takes is just consistent boring action, and you fucking know it. So stop outsourcing your life to future you like he's some intern that works miracles. He's not, he's you. He has the same cravings, distractions, excuses, and shitty impulse control you do right now, and you know it. You know you don't need a better plan, you know you don't need a better notebook, you don't need another book or podcast. You just need to stop betraying yourself. Don't you overlook the reminders life throws at you. A missed opportunity, a declined invitation, someone younger than you outperforming you, a friend who actually changed their life while you're still planning, a mirror that's a little less flattering every year. Life stops whispering and starts yelling, and if you keep ignoring it long enough, the scariest thing happens. You stop believing improvement is possible at all. Not because it's true, but because it's easier, and the moment you stop believing, that's when the story ends. You still breathe, you still work, but that's not life, that's literal survival. All changes when you realize that you only change when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. Whoever said this phrase. So cut the crap. Stop watching motivational videos if you ain't even doing stuff. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. No atomic habits will save you if you atomic procrastinate. All it takes is just one action, just one moment where you'll say you'll do something and then actually do it. One workout, 1 hour of studying, one uncomfortable conversation, one thing you follow through on even though you don't feel like it. That's it, because when you do it once, your brain goes, oh, we can trust ourselves? I can take her out every single night? Yes, boy, you sure can. We should stop aiming to be productive and start aiming to become consistent. 20 successfully built houses will bring you more trust than an unfinished tower. 20 successfully built houses will bring you more trust than an unfinished tower. That will bring you trust, because once you trust yourself, you don't need motivation. You become a character worth playing. In the end, all it takes is action, so oil up, bro, and follow the wheat.